Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a new subscriber, hey, and welcome to my channel. If you're an old subby, welcome back. And if you're just watching this video for the first time, please make sure you do subscribe for more videos like this. So this is more of a sit down chit chat, giving you my opinion kind of video. If you have no idea or you don't know, I had dreadlocks before I had my natural hair. So I had dreadlocks for 2.5 years almost. And I've had my natural hair for 2 years and 5 months now. So I feel like I've had my natural hair long enough to see if me undoing, because that's what I did. If you'd like to know how I undid my dreadlocks, I'm just gonna tell you in a minute. But if you want like the details, I'm gonna have a blog post that I did when I did it. And so if you'd like to know whether it was worth it, just stay tuned. I'm gonna give you all the tea, ladies. I'm gonna give you the tea. So what happens, I'm just going to explain the process in simple form. So what happens is you imagine if you had like really like, you know, those really thin braids that you ask sister who's going to undo that hair. Imagine if you had such thin braids, and then imagine yourself using conditioner and a tail comb or a hook, like the crochet hooks. That's what they used on my hair, and I had 4 people on my head for 8 to 9 hours busy going in, and I was able to get 50 to 75% of my hair length. I had some areas that were 50%, especially around the back and around the front, and then on the sides I had about 75% of my natural hair length, or of my original hair length, my dreadlock length. And I feel like the 50% they were just so tired, and they're like, you know, we need to just get over and done with it. But somehow when I blew up my hair was all level. I don't even know how that happened, but these things I can't even explain to you. But anyway, so that's what happens is you need to, if you want to undo them, you might want to condition your hair, which I did not do because it was such an abrupt decision. I made that decision on the same day, and that same afternoon I went in and I was there up till late with them undoing my hair. So it was a very abrupt decision. And so what you would want to do is maybe condition your hair like every day for 5 days to like loosen and your dreadlocks. So that's what happened. And so I went in, they undid my hair, and I was out of there. Like when I was out of there, they washed it and they blew it out, like just to get all the tangles and all the mess out of my hair. And that's what they did. So the process is very simple, but it takes very long. The people who I had seen like afterwards who like did it on their own actually took like 3 weeks to a month. Can you imagine 3 weeks to a month and doing your hair? Like that's way too long. I don't have that patience. But definitely I would take me doing it myself over having someone else do it, because they just didn't care about my hair. I'm just gonna tell you about the effects of dreadlocks and the effects of that process before I can give you what I think about this whole situation. So first of all, think about it. When you're the reason why I actually did undo my dreadlocks is I was so tired of the whole twisting process. It's so painful to me, and I have a super sensitive scalp. Like, I kid you not, if someone is just oiling my hair, I cringe because I feel a bit of pain. So my scalp, especially at the yes, up here, it's extremely painful. And so I was tired of the pain. I was tired of it, and that's why I just made that decision to undo my hair. I was not ready to big chop because I was not very confident about my own natural hair. I didn't know how to take care of natural hair then. So it was just, it was a situation of let me just undo my hair. Okay, so what happens is when you do all that twisting, and especially here in South Africa, they snatch that lock until it's snatched, you know. I don't even know if you live in South Africa, you know what I'm talking about. And especially around the edges. And sometimes because they want your edges to look nice and neat, they would like cut hair off. It's a mess, I'm telling you. And so I would see myself, not like I had like a bit of edge situation going on. My edges were not there. It was looking bad. It was a Naomi Campbell situation with my edges, I'm telling you guys. If you're planning to go back to natural hair, I say big chop. And hear me out. I know it's nice to undo your hair and you have your full length, but I feel like my hair was not at the same stage, you know. My edges would have to regrow anew. And let me tell you, I'm one of the lucky few people who actually the edges regrew, because I know a lot of people who have dreadlocks, their edges don't grow back, and I'm just one of the lucky people whose dreadlocks, whose edges grew back. And I just wish I had chopped off all my hair, started afresh, learned how to do my natural hair from the beginning, because you can imagine a situation where you already have this damaged hair and then you have to learn to take care of it like immediately and learn to do it properly. Like, there was so much pressure, versus if I was to big chop or even just normal transitioning, like, you know, the normal, if you have relaxed hair, I feel like they're at an advantage, because with transitioning hair, you get to learn to take care of your hair without having to really suffer. So your whatever hair is growing out of your hair is well taken care of hair. The same thing with a big chop, whatever grows is well taken care of. So I found that my whole head of hair was not healthy, and I had to keep on chopping with time. And it's only until maybe a few months ago that I didn't feel the need to keep like trimming and dusting my edges, and probably that's because all the bad hair has grown out. So it was more like I was transitioning from my own transitioning. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think it's worth it, guys. I think if you really want to go from dreadlocks to natural hair, I say big chop. Take time to understand your hair. Take time to learn and know whether your edges are gonna grow. Take time to know what your hair likes and what it doesn't like. And I'm not lying to you guys, my hair has changed so much. I don't even know, at some point I thought she was PMSing on me, but that's because when that hair that was left out, the dreadlock hair, had certain characteristics that was different from my natural hair, and that's because it was exposed to different things than compared to what my natural hair is exposed to. So it is different. Right now I feel like I'm in a situation, and that's why she's under punishment and she's been protective style for so long. It's because I don't know what to do with my hair. I don't know what she likes anymore, because I thought I had it, like I thought I had my products, I thought I had my everything down to a T, until recently, where she just switched everything up on me. Like, whatever she liked before, she doesn't like anymore, and whatever she didn't like anymore, she suddenly likes. Like, can you explain to me what's going on? So if you really, guys, I know this was just, it was such an abrupt video. I had no intentions of making it, but I just thought I should tell you that it's not, sometimes it's not worth it. However, if you take care of your dreadlocks properly, if you, let's say, decide, okay, in 6 months time I'm gonna undo my dreadlocks, I would say start taking care of those dreadlocks like you would your natural hair. Don't put heat, deep condition frequently. Like, take care of that hair like you would your natural hair. Like, learn, I would say learn to take care of your natural hair before you actually go through the undoing of the hair, because these froze, sometimes they're not loyal, sometimes, you know, sometimes. But yeah, that's just my opinion. You know, and I'd really like to know if you've undone your dreadlocks, or if you're planning to undo your dreadlocks, if you've big chopped, was like, if you've cut your hair, your dreadlocks, like, was it a good decision? Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this topic? Because I know there's not a lot of people who are in my situation, or a lot of people who want to undo their dreadlocks, but I'd like to know what you guys have to say about this whole topic. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you know, like, what do you think? Have you ever did you also undo your dreadlocks, and do you wish you had big chopped instead? Do you wish you had the courage to just chop off your dreadlocks and start afresh? Like, what do you guys think? I'd like to know. So yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.